Social media is your biggest driver of success, and most of you are ignoring it to your peril. Hey folks, Daryl Prill, CMO here at Agorapulse. Hey, listen, I just want to share a little story to you about social media marketing. Is it a channel or not? Now, we're not going to have a debate here. That's not what this conversation is about. This is just me talking to you as a marketing leader to another marketing professional. I'll tell you a story. I get asked all the time, why did I take the job at Agorapulse? And that's a totally cool, fair, legit question. I can give you the answer. As a marketing leader, I looked around at what I was doing in all my campaigns and tactics to drive revenue, to drive awareness, to hit the corporate goals. And it was apparent to me without even a second of contemplation that the answer is that social media is the number one vehicle I use to drive everything else in the company. So I'll give you an example. If I need to have an event, maybe it's a webinar, maybe it's a live event, what am I going to do? I'm going to get some great guests, I'm going to email everybody, but more than anything, I am going to go on social media, not just me, and get my guests to go on social media as well as all my, friends and family of the company to promote that event and drive registrations, right? Social media is the vehicle that drives that signups. If I am going to have a big announcement, what do? I want to make sure it gets traction. So again, back to the tapes, folks. Social media. I'm using social media, again, friends and family, companies, employee advocacy, and we're making lots of noise on social media. Those are just two quick examples. If I want to create awareness, in fact, I'll give you an example. When I was at my last gig, my two biggest competitors had hundreds of millions of dollars more in funding than I did. They could outbuy me on paid ads, on branded ads. They could just kick my behind. So how could I compete? I competed on social media marketing, mostly organic, because I can make killer content, reach my audience, partner up with influencers, drive engagement, be active in the community, and that drove reputation, which actually was dark social. The inbound funnel was through the roof. That's how I competed when I had no money. Bottom line, what am I saying here? It's this. Social media is a bona fide, legitimate, absolutely valid channel. Yet the irony is, most of us don't treat it that way. We treat events as a channel. We treat pay-per-click or paid social as a channel. But we treat social media the same way we treat our comms function. What do I mean with that? I mean like press, news release. When we have some big news to make, we just issue a press release and that's it. We have zero expectations of it. We don't think it's going to drive revenue. We just do it out of obligation and we forget it. Most of the leaders of the organization don't even know it's happened, nor do they care, nor do they ask for it. It's an afterthought. When we think about funding it, it's an afterthought. When we think about staffing it, it's an afterthought. Social media marketing is not an afterthought. It's a channel. It's your number one channel, bigger than everything else I've just mentioned to you. And that's not according to me. That's according to LinkedIn. That's according to HubSpot. That's according to Gartner. It's the biggest driver of revenue and awareness that you will ever have available to you as a marketer. So my question to you folks, do you treat it as a channel? Do you understand how to apply it to achieve your goals? Are you staffed and funded to be successful with social media? It's as simple as that. At least that's what I'm saying to you, one marketer to another.